Right, buddy, I want to talk about the preview. This is Manchester United's trip to Arsenal. It's a big game. United need to win this game. It's the third round of the FA Cup. Amorim has given us some big team updates. We're going to be talking about the tactics, what to expect from Arsenal, and much, much more. Listen, it's the first round for United in the FA Cup. It's a huge opportunity. It's a chance for Amorim to win a trophy. He's talked about how important this game is, having players fit. United have had another week to train and ultimately think it is a very, very big game. Arteta's Arsenal obviously lost during the week and they could be going out of the Carabao Cup. They're not really playing too well at the moment. Yes, they probably are better, and they are better than Manchester United, where we can certainly get out of this Arsenal team. Is away at the Emirates, which again is very difficult. But still, it's still a very, very big game for Manchester United, and I think we're going to take some opportunities. As I said, Arsenal, they lost against Newcastle during the week, and they haven't been playing some great football. So you can certainly get at them. Now, in terms of team news for Manchester United, everyone's fit. There's no new injuries anyway from that Liverpool game. But there would be changes I would make to the team. I think Amorim will do that. He will rotate. And I think it'd be very interesting to see what he will do now. Listen, he confirmed one thing that we know for sure, is that Buendia will start in goal. In Arsenal's form, the last 5 games, they've won 3, drawn 1 and lost 1. The last 2 games, they haven't won. So listen, you can definitely get at them. I think we did get at them last time when we played them a couple of weeks ago in the Premier League, but we just come short with the corners. Listen, are we going to concede a set piece? You never know, we probably will do, but again, it's another opportunity for Manchester United. Let's dive into the predicted team and let's see what happens. Listen, in goal, Buendia we know will start. Listen, I understand why Amorim wants to rotate his keepers. I completely get it. You need to rotate your players, but ultimately I don't think Amorim should. I think maybe having Onana in there, I know you've got to rotate your squad, but Buendia's going to be in goal, so don't dwell on it too much. Just hope he has a good game, make some saves. He just looked really shaky, and I personally wouldn't have him in the team. Next to Buendia, or the back 5, I think it'd be Ahmad right wing back. I think he put Mazraoui left centre back. I think he put De Ligt in the middle, and I think he put Yoro on the right with Delot at left wing back. Obviously, Arsenal are missing Bukayo Saka, which is a huge loss for them. I think that will be the team, the back 5 they go with. It'd be Ahmad right wing back. Ahmad has to start. He didn't start the last game against Arsenal, and it did cost us. And I think now we've had another week to train. I think you've got to put Ahmad in the team, so I'd put him at right wing back. I think you're going to need his quality in there. And yeah, a one-on-one against Marouane Fellaini, I think you can absolutely get the better of him. I'll put Yoro right centre-back. I think Yoro has to start. I think, listen, Maguire had a good game, so if Maguire isn't fit, you put De Ligt central centre-back, but Maguire over De Ligt, I'm not really fussed who goes there. But I would put Yoro definitely right centre-back. Maguire central centre-back, actually, I changed from De Ligt, and I'd put Mazraoui left centre-back. I know Saka isn't playing, but down that side is a very, very strong side for Arsenal. They have Odegaard down there. Who's playing right back for them? Timber. He's a very good player, and they do have, was it Martinelli, Trossard? They still are very, very decent players. And then left wing back Delot. Delot, listen, since that Liverpool game has changed, and I know it's only one game, and it's the next game after that, but he had a very, very good game against Trent, and you just expect the same going forward. Are Manchester United going to bring in a wing back? I don't know. We'll have to see. But listen, on that, I would just keep Delot out there for now. Ugarte, Mainoo have to start in midfield. They've been Amorim's best midfield. They've got consistent running games. You can see how important they are becoming to his team. They're starting more or less every game they are available. They're absolutely fantastic. They're 2 very key essential players for Ruben Amorim, and they've been absolutely fantastic. Ugarte and Mainoo complement each other so well. They're so good on the ball. And I think last time when we played Arsenal, Ugarte was absolutely fantastic. I think Mainoo, listen, he's going to provide the legs and energy in that midfield. And I think you can certainly see his qualities in a game like this. Listen, Arsenal midfield, probably going to be Partey, Rice, Odegaard. You can definitely get at that midfield. Yes, it's a very, very strong midfield, but I think the balance that we've seen from Ugarte, he probably had his best game against Liverpool, and so was Kobbie Mainoo, absolutely fantastic. So that would be my midfield. 2 inside forwards, I think Garnacho will start on the left 10. I think it'd be Xerxes through the middle, and I think it'd be Bruno in the right 10. Obviously, last time we went to the Emirates, we started with Bruno and Mount in the 10s. Obviously, we started with Mount and Garnacho in the 10s, I believe, with Bruno and Ugarte in midfield because Kobbie was out. This time we're going to have Bruno further forward. I think that's a huge positive. I think Bruno has been fantastic. I think he's had one of his best games again against Liverpool, where he was on the ball. He got a great assist. and had a big part to play for Manchester United. Hopefully he can do the same again down that side as well with Ahmad and whoever's in that right centre midfield, whether that's Ugarte or even Kobbie Mainoo. So that would be my team, and obviously Xerxes through the middle. I want to see Garnacho get a start, see what he can do in that inside position. I think he had a decent cameo when he came on. In terms of defence list, I'm not really too bothered if you keep Maguire or De Ligt in there. I know Maguire had a great game, but I think he will go with a strong team. Listen, Arsenal will go strong as well. They went strong in the Cup. Obviously, the big absentee is Bukayo Saka. He's been their best player, and he is their best player and always caused United problems. So it's a big relief to United that he's actually out injured. Obviously, you don't wish injury on anyone, but the fact that Saka's out is a huge boost for United, especially with Dalot. He's probably our biggest weak point at the minute defensively. Obviously, some players will get a rest. Martinez, I'd give a rest. De Ligt, I'd give a rest too. I'd bring Yoro in for fresh legs. He's absolutely important that he starts. And it's going to be a very, very big game. In terms of predictions, I'm going to go with 1-1. I think it will go to extra time. You could see even penalties as well. But it's a very, very big game. It's another big game for Amorim. It's Amorim versus Arteta. He knows what to expect now from Arsenal. Listen, we can definitely exploit Arsenal. They have Gabriel Saliba. They haven't looked too great. Again, the biggest thing to look out for Arsenal is the set pieces. They were absolutely immense from them. Like, even if they're not having the greatest game, we learn ourselves that they can score from set pieces, and we need to be very careful. Amorim talked about in his press conference how we are practicing set pieces, so that is a positive. But again, I'm very worried for this game. I'm hoping United can come away with a win. Arsenal are a top side. Even without Saka, they've got Martinelli, Trossard, Jesus is finding form, but they are still very, very shaky, and you can certainly get at them and exploit them at the Emirates. If we can kind of frustrate them like we did in that first game in the Premier League, nullify their threats, and ultimately play our game, frustrate the crowd, and ultimately play the Amorim ball, keep tight in possession, high press, utilise our threats, which are Ahmad, Bruno, be good in midfield, be good on the ball. I'm sure you can see Manchester United definitely come away with a win. Again, it is a very, very tough ground to go to. Emirates is a very, very difficult ground. Arsenal are a very good team. But listen, they just came off of a defeat to Newcastle, and I know United came to that lost to Newcastle as well. But listen, we've had more time to train. We've got rested players. Amorim talked about how he's still learning with the squad. So it could be a very big game for Manchester United. I think it will be. As I said, I think it's going to be 1-1. I hope we can get the win in 90 minutes and then we can move on. This is the last week now we have in games until probably February international break. We've got some big games coming up. But yeah, I expect Amorim to go with a strong team. I think we need that. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. Do you think United can win the game? This is the preview for Manchester United's game against Arsenal. Thanks for watching. Peace.